Okay, hate to say it, I believe the first on the docket is Five Nights at Freddy's. Watched it. And I hate to say it, I do enjoy animatronics. I enjoy puppets. I think, like, I'm trying to, like, move the glare out of my glasses. I think visually and, like, artistically, it's a very interesting medium, and I feel like people are too caught up in the spookiness to appreciate it. Like, it was great. I think it was fun. It was fun for the kids. If I was a child, I'd be losing my mind over that movie. I would be. And, like, I will say a lot of the acting was giving Lifetime, not by Josh Hutcherson, like, he could never, but by, like, the secondary characters could have been better. But that's not Josh Hutcherson's fault, and I need everyone to remember that, and I need everyone to say thank you to Josh Hutcherson for gracing us with his presence. Love of my life. Short King. We all appreciate him here. Anyways. And then this leads me into, I actually had no romantic feelings towards him before I got these edits on my feed. And I feel like this has happened to me quite a few times with celebrities and getting edits of them on my feed. It's like, wow, I feel differently about you now because I saw you edited to a Lana Del Rey song. Like, wow. Lana really makes everyone, like, I don't know, like, I could see myself building a life with you. I've also gotten, like, there's definitely people that, like, no edit will save them, like Christopher Walken. I've gotten an edit of him on my feed. That was a little odd. Also, have been getting edits of a Brazilian telenovela. So I love that. I think that's hilarious. And it also looks very interesting. It's like this beautiful woman and this man who's like a monk, but he's kind of hot. Like, he's young and he like looks like Keanu Reeves, but he does have a bowl cut. But I'm like, I love a priest situation. Fleabag vibes only. But I have no idea what they're saying. I have no idea what the plot is. I just know it's edited to a Lana Del Rey song, and I am intrigued. I want to watch it, but apparently it's like currently getting translated into English right now. So, anyways, I don't know if the audio sounds good. I really hope it does, but I love TikTok edits. I feel like they make anyone hotter. I feel like they're just a fun vibe. I've made edits. I have an editing account. I'm gonna be so honest. So obviously I love them. But anyways, also I am shadow banned on TikTok. Not I'm shadow banned on TikTok for voicing my opinion on certain topics. So that's great. That's awesome. Let me take a sip of my water. I'm going to edit out me swallowing, I think. Also, okay, I am a horror movie person now. And I'm saying that because I watched at least 10 horror movies throughout the month of October. And I feel like, oh my gosh, like, I've seen so much. So I'm going to go through them and talk about them briefly. So I watched Us. Oh my God. So good. Literally such a good movie. And I'm mad that it's Jordan Peele's like lowest rated movie. And I'm pissed. Like, I really feel like this is a broader epidemic, but I really feel like Cinema Sins really ruined the minds of many a moviegoer, because like, not everything has to be explained. Oh my God. Like, shut up. Everything has to be explained. It's a good movie. He's a good man. Okay, it's a good movie. I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd, just in case any of you wanted to know. Also, I watched Talk to Me. Okay. Scary. Made me feel hopeless inside. Made me very scared on a deep level. And I gave it 3.5 stars, which I feel like seems low, but I think that's a good rating, first of all. Second of all, I feel like there was like certain things that happened in that movie that I think if they were omitted, it would have gotten 4 stars for me. But it was so gross that it brought it down half a star. And I know that's the point. I know people are going to be like, it's a horror movie. It's supposed to be gross. It's supposed to be... I don't care. I don't care. There's certain things I just don't want to see. Okay? There's certain things I don't want to see, and there's certain things that make me gag in my mouth. Okay? Throw up a little. Okay, next one is It Follows, which was about a demonic STD type thing. So you have sex with someone, which by the way, It Follows features Kevin from the Fred movie. Recognized him immediately. Also, Joe Keery's ex-girlfriend, who I recognized by seeing her name. I was like, oh, I know her. She dated Joe Keery. Why do I know that? Joe Keery, if you're out there, call me. Anyways, it was a good movie though. It was good. I thought it was really interesting. Also, I loved that little shell phone. What the fuck? That was so fun. That was so wacky and wild. That was the highlight. But it was creepy. So you like have sex with someone and then you start seeing the it that follows you, and it's like a person and they just stand like ominously and look at you. And then they try to get you, and if they get you, they like kill you or something. I don't know. I do know I watched the movie, but it's just like kind of crazy. Like, I'd kill myself. And the fact that, too, I'm pretty sure it was like, did she lose her virginity? I think she lost her virginity to Kevin from Fred, and then he gave her that. Like, I'd be so pissed. Also, it was like her boyfriend. Like, they had been out, and he had just been lying about his identity the whole time. I'd be so pissed. Oh my god. I definitely recommend watching it, though. It's a good movie. It's kind of wild. Also, the guy from Atypical in it he just like gives incel in it, unfortunately. Big incel vibes from him. Anyways, next one I watched was Look Away. When I tell you, it was so bad. It's about this girl who's like looking in her mirror and then starts seeing herself talk to herself and is like, blah blah blah, like, everyone hates you, everyone like doesn't like you at school, you should switch with me. But not the point. The point was the main girl was playing 16 and she looked 16 years old. Everyone else looked 45, but she looked 16. And also I saw her boobs 10,000 times. I saw her boobs so many times and I didn't need to. Also, she like in one scene, and again, she looked 16. I know she's not. She's like a fully grown woman. I think she's like 30 or something. But I didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see that, and it pissed me off. And also, okay, basically my review on the movie was, the scariest thing about this movie is the constant threat of incest at any point. And the way she was with her dad, like, just gave me the heebie-jeebies, like, just gave me bad vibes. I was so scared she was gonna, like, start making out with her dad at any moment. And her dad is Lucius from Harry Potter. I can't remember if it's Lucius or Lucius. I, like, forget unless I'm actively watching the Harry Potter movies. But anyways, it was him, and, like, the whole time I was scared something gross was going to happen between them. And nothing, like, specifically did, but it just, like, gave me the bad vibes. Like, whoever wrote and directed that movie, or, like, etc., you're sick. You're a weirdo. You had bad thoughts. And it wasn't even scary. Like, the mirror demon or whatever wasn't even scary. Like, I just wasn't scared throughout the entire thing. Like, I gave it half a star in Letterboxd. I stand by that. So, next movie I watched was Scream 2. Why did I have trouble saying the 2? Scream 2. I thought Sarah Michelle Gellar was in more of the movie. I was tricked. I was bamboozled. I was played around with because I thought she was going to be in the whole movie. God damn it. Like, all I wanted was Sarah Michelle Gellar. God forbid I get a little more screen time. You know? Anyways. So, what's the plot? Oh, Dewey. I love Dewey. Also, I have not seen any of the Scream movies besides number 1. I've seen 1 and 2 at this point. I love Dewey. I love Courtney Cox. That's it. That's all I want to say. Actually, I have more to say. So basically, okay, let me think. Basically, the biggest like takeaway I have from this movie is, one, I was like, oh my god, that's the lady from Roseanne. And then I go on her IMDb and I'm like, oh my god, that's the mom in Lady Bird. Like, I had no idea the mom from Lady Bird was the lady from Roseanne. Like, I don't know why, something about her face changed, I feel, in that like time between the 90s and Lady Bird, because I feel like she looks kind of different in Lady Bird. But anyways, she was great in Scream 2. Also Timothy Olyphant. Another I'm literally, when I tell you, I'm so good at recognizing actors and things. But Timothy Olyphant, the next day after watching Scream 2, I watched Santa Clarita Diet. Did not realize that was the same man. I think I just stuttered a little. Did not realize that that was the same person at all. And I really think it's because he aged like fine wine, because I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean that's the same guy? This guy in Santa Clarita Diet is hot, and he wasn't that hot in Scream 2, in my opinion. And lo and behold, it's the same guy. So I'm just an idiot. I don't know. He just, like, his face works better older, I would say. And like his hairline, like, it looked kind of wonky when he was younger, but now that he's older, it just looks like a man hairline. I need to stop. I feel like I'm being mean to him, but the point is that he's hot. He's really hot. I'm sorry if I like hit the mic with my pee. Anyways, also I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula. Not the first time I watched it, but rewatch. It's super horny for no reason, but it slays. Also watched Smile. Spooky. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop fucking looking at me. It was spooky. Moving on, because I'm saying too much. Oh, I watched The Ring. And I have never watched The Ring before. I'm not a horror movie girly. I like mafia movies. I like Oscar bait. Those are the movies I like. But I feel like I made a lot of progress. But anyways, The Ring was really good. What did I review it as? Oh, it's a stupid joke. Anyways, I reviewed it as 4 stars. I really liked it. I really enjoy movies with like a lot of cultural impact, and I can see why this had so much cultural impact, because it was like it used film as a medium in such a cool way, in such like a new way, and I feel like it was really groundbreaking in that aspect. So I really liked it. Also, Naomi Watts is beautiful and gorgeous. Also, what's his face? The main guy looked like the guy from Resident Evil. Resident Evil? No, that's not what I'm thinking of. What is the... Hold on. No, I am thinking of Resident Evil. Leon. He looked like this guy. Why do I have my brightness all the way up? He looked like this guy. Anyways. Oh, I hate that I'm going to have to edit this because I keep pausing. I thought I could just like streamline this and just speak. And I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job actually, just speaking. But yeah, so I'm not really a horror movie girly. I'm more of like I like dramas or like fantasy. I think fantasy is fun. But I feel like maybe I perhaps might be becoming a horror movie girly. I don't know. I feel like I made a lot of progress. And I really liked Us. Us is probably one of my favorite movies I've watched all year. Which, by the way, I wanted to watch 100 movies this year, and it's not happening for me because I'm on like 45. So... Also, I wanted to read like 100 books this year, I think, and there's no way I'm even at 45 books. So that's great. That's great for me. Oh, back to Santa Clarita Diet, though. I'm so late on that train, but it's so funny, and it's so, like, stupid. I don't know. I really enjoy a sitcom, even though it is, like, blood and guts or whatever. Back to my point. I'm not a horror movie girly, and I think it's because it causes me anxiety. Like, it incepts my mind with images that will come back to me in my nightmares. I had a nightmare last night. I will not get into it, but someone did get their skin ripped off their body. So, don't know what that's about. Don't know what would cause me to dream that. And it wasn't even like, oh, it happened. No, it happened. It was going to happen to me for all I knew. I was running away from the person that did that. Anyways, I really don't think that's normal. I need to take an anxiety medication, but my anxiety medication like knocks me out for 12 hours and I already sleep that long given the opportunity. So also, why do I need 12 hours of sleep? I don't think that's normal. But yeah, I'm not a horror movie person, not a horror book person either. I'm reading a horror book right now. I'm reading The Last House on Needless Street, I think. I keep getting the name wrong, and I don't know why. It's the one that's a green cover and it has a cat on it. And I like it. It's really weird so far. It's about this guy who, like... First of all, I think all you need to know about this book is, one, it's a horror book. Two, randomly you are in the cat's POV, like the main character's cat, and she is a lesbian. She is in love with the tabby cat. She is in love with the tabby cat across the street, and I think that's all you really need to know about it. Like, just pick it up. Also bought Fourth Wing. No, I bought the sequel to Fourth Wing. And then I found out Rebecca Yarros is problematic. So, great. Awesome. Let's get into music. Taylor Swift, 1989. Travis Kelce. God bless him. So happy for her. What have I been listening to? Oh, I'm still going strong, unfortunately, in my Peso Pluma obsession. I don't think you guys understand the levels of obsession. I think it's not even like, I promise it's very based on the music. Like, the music is what is propelling me. Like, I enjoy his music so much. By the way, don't speak Spanish. Do not speak Spanish at all. But I enjoy his music so much. I don't know what it is. I think it's like, it's not, I like Spanish music in general, but like his voice, and I know like a lot of people think his voice is like super irritating and like gross. First of all, die. Second of all, I don't know what to tell you. His voice like scratches an itch in my brain. And so I got so ungodly hyperfixated on him. Still am, but I'm like, I've put myself on a limit. Like, I need to listen to other music. But basically been hyperfixated on him since I started listening to him after he like performed at the VMAs, which was like 3 months ago. So it's been bad for me. Besides that, Spotify Wrapped. Okay. Spotify Wrapped. So I've been listening to whatever I want, and unfortunately that is a lot of Kanye West. I don't support him as a person. Let me just say that. But yeah. Yeah. A lot of Kanye West and Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift 1999 Taylor's version just came out. So it's been bad for me. Also, Mona, whatever the hell. Been listening to them. A lot of Beyonce. Also, like Phoebe Bridgers and whatever the hell. A lot of, to be honest, like I know I mentioned a lot of like pop and rap artists, but a lot of my music is just like sad indie girl rock, I would say. Let me go to my Receiptify. Oh my god, the brightness on my phone. No, let me go to stats for Spotify. What are my most listened to songs this week? I don't think you can do weeks. I think it's like month. You can do top tracks, last 4 weeks. Okay, Innocent, Taylor's version. Oh my god, the new Beatles song. The new Beatles song actually slays. And okay, all of you Beatles haters out there, get a life. Sorry to say. I promise your favorite artist loves the Beatles. Oh my god. I have a Lana Del Rey song unreleased that was uploaded illegally to Spotify by some random people. So that's great. Lady Gaga by Peso Pluma. That's my number one hyperfixation song at the moment. I would say Le Bébé by Young Lucas as well. Young Lucas and Peso Pluma. Anyways. I feel like I'm talking way too fast, and I think it's because I'm stressed because this is my first podcast episode, and I really have no main topic. It's kind of all over the place, so sorry about that. It will be more refined as the days go on, let me tell you that. But I just have I've consumed a lot of media in these past few weeks, and I want to talk about it. Also, Bitch Better Have My Money is on here. It's my 10th most listened to song in the last 4 weeks. Period. Oh, American Sports by the Arctic Monkeys. Let me get into Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, because underrated. I really feel like all of their newer stuff is underrated because people just want them to be like 19 forever. But Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino is so good. Oh my god. Also, another edit I forgot to mention earlier when I was talking about the weird edits I get on my feed. Got an edit of Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy just being in love. God damn it. I wish I could be as in love as those little puppets. You know what I'm saying? I need to stop saying anyways. It's a tick. Anyways and like. Why do I need to say it 3 times a sentence? I need to stop saying anyways. I need to stop saying anyways. I need to stop saying like. It's a tick at this point. I almost said it's like a tick. No, it's a tick. It's an anxiety problem. Also, Noah Schnapp. Sorry to say, canceled. The way that man, like, I genuinely saw him as like such, like I was maternal towards him, and now I'm like, kicking you out of the nest, bye. What do you mean Zionism is sexy? What do you mean by that? Oh my god, also another movie I watched, Bottoms, cinematic masterpiece. Rachel Sennett, Io Debris. I love you two so much. I'm confessing my love for you, both of you, at this very moment. Please, if you see this, wherever you are. Anyways, I love both of them so much. Also, I'm like very invested in the career of the man. I forgot how to say his name, but the guy that plays the football player that's also in Red, White, and Royal Blue. I'm so invested in his career because, first of all, crazy trajectory. It's like Wattpad movie after Wattpad movie. Purple Hearts, Red, White, and Royal Blue, Bottoms. Now he's going to be in a movie with Anne Hathaway, which is based off I believe it's based off a Harry Styles fan fiction, which is great and hilarious. And he's also descended from Russian royalty. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're descended from Russian royalty? And you're in Wattpad movies. God bless him. That's amazing. Besides that, though, the movie was great. It was great. I wish I had seen it in theaters. I never see movies in theaters, though, because I don't really like have friends that like seeing movies like that. Like, if I could, I'd be watching every single movie in theaters that came out. And not everyone wants to do that. Also, like, Sofia Coppola, wherever you are, why the hell did you make Priscilla a 1 week run in most theaters? Why the hell would you do that to me? I wanted to see Jacob Elordi as Elvis. And I love girl movies, and that's a girl movie. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just Sofia Coppola only makes girl movies, and I love girl movies. And I wanted to watch that, but thanks a lot. I could not. Because I couldn't get anyone together to watch it with me. So I'm going to myself. Anyways, back to Bottoms. Hilarious. And it's so, like, out of pocket and, like, out of the realm of reality. I already said this, but it's, like, honestly, so fun. Like, make movies again. Not everything has to be, like, one-to-one realistic from real life. It's like Mean Girls. Like, would everyone in the school break out into a fight in the middle of the hallway? Doubt it. But Mean Girls is the best movie ever. Also, if you hear my chair just absolutely going Creek City at the moment, I'm so sorry. You know what I really want to get? Oh my God, off topic. I really want to get that chair that you sit crisscross applesauce in. Because I'm sitting crisscross applesauce right now, but I'm sitting in a chair with, like, armrests, so it hurts. Anyways. But yeah, Bottoms is great. The plot is really silly. I know people were first being like, this isn't feminist. This isn't feminist because they're manipulating women, blah, blah, blah. I don't think women have to constantly be feminist on every hour of the day. Okay. Also, controversial opinion. It's not feminist. Okay. Passes the Bechdel test. What the fuck? Like, what more do you want? Also, Kaya Gerber kind of ate down for no reason. God bless her. Also, I just saw a meme about this. The way Kaya Gerber dated both of the Elvises. That's kind of iconic if you ask me. She dated Austin Butler and Jacob Elordi. Also, don't know if you guys have seen the meme that's like or it wasn't a meme, it was like a Variety article that was like, Jacob Elordi's voice doesn't resemble Elvis at all at the moment, and it's like Variety throwing shade at Austin Butler because he still sounds like Elvis at this very moment, even though another actor is playing him. I really want Jacob Elordi to win an Oscar for Elvis just because of how badly Austin Butler was campaigning for one when he played Elvis, and I think that would be great. Maybe not, though. I do think if he wins an Oscar, we need to, like, put Austin Butler on some type of watch. Maybe that wouldn't be good. But I am an anti Austin Butler as Elvis. Because, like, what the fuck? What do you mean your voice still sounds like him? Chill out. That's my message to Austin Butler and every other method actor. Chill. It's also, like, one thing to go method for, like, a character. But for a real person, like, I know Austin Butler wasn't eating those rank ass pecan mayonnaise bacon sandwiches. So, for all I know, you could have been just playing some guy with a country accent. Okay, put bacon on that sandwich, or so help me. Because otherwise you're not a real actor. Also, unrelated to any of the topics I'm talking about today, but what's up with the sun going down at 5 p.m.? I know it happens every year, and yet I am still surprised. Like, I feel like it's 2 a.m. right now. It's 11 p.m. I cannot stand it, and I will not stand for it. Also, I did rewatch Over the Garden Wall, as everyone should be doing this time of year. If you haven't rewatched it, I still would, or watch it for the first time. You have to do it during fall. I'm sorry to say. Best time to do it is like Halloween, I would say, or like just fall. Fall is the most important part. It still is technically fall, even though everything is decked out in Christmas already where I live. But it is still fall, so I would watch Over the Garden Wall if you haven't seen it already. It's about 2 little boys that go missing in the woods and have to deal with all types of craziness, all types of magical obstacles to get home. And it's super cute. Elijah Wood is in it, Christopher Lloyd. Oh my god, Melanie. I don't know how to say her name. She was in The Last of Us and Yellow Jackets. I'm moving on. Anyways, also, I don't know if this counts as pop culture. I would say it does because it's internet culture, but I am absolutely addicted to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. I think it's because I don't have friends, so I'm like, they're just my friends in my head, I guess. But I've been listening to their podcast nonstop. They're much funnier than me if you want to give them a try, but I'm sure you all are probably fans of them anyways. I'm assuming. But anyway, sorry if my intonations are a little bit like them. By the way, I don't know if this happens to other people, but if I listen to someone for too long, this used to happen to me when I was big on like British content. Like when I was younger, I was obsessed with like Dan and Phil and Charlie Is So Cool Like, and like English shows like Skins. I loved Skins. And when I'm being 100% serious, the voice in my head would change to British. And it still happens sometimes, like not as much, but like it definitely happens sometimes where like the voice in my head just changes to the person that I'm obsessed with and like whose voice I've been listening to a lot. Or like sometimes when I listen to audiobooks, I have like this one audiobook of Anna Karenina that I'm like obsessed with, that I listen to like to fall asleep, and the voice in my head will change to Maggie Gyllenhaal because she's the one that narrates it. So I just want to know if anyone goes through that, because I feel like that's kind of crazy town that happens to me. And I've tried to like bring it up to other people, and they're like, don't know what you're talking about. Never happened to me in my life. So hopefully someone in the comments agrees with me or has experienced this in their life. Would make me feel a lot better about myself. Yeah. Okay, I might be a little anti Doja Cat at the moment. One, dating an abuser, blocking abusers' victims. Do not like that. In fact, I disagree with that. Also, her being on stage and singing Say So and then being like, come on, cash grab. I don't like that. I feel like if you're performing a song that you don't like, boring. You're lame. I think if you made a song you don't like just for money, you're not an interesting artist to me. Like, I find that very, I don't know. Like, if you genuinely hate the music you put out, why'd you put it out? Gross. It's like one thing to put out a song and then not like it later on. If you never liked it and no one was making you Say So, it's embarrassing for you. not for your fans that like the song. It's embarrassing for you. Like, what do you mean you don't like, it's not like a Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit situation where they, like, ended up not liking the song because they had to play it so much. It's like, you're acting like you didn't like the song to begin with. Like, you made it for a cash grab, and I find that extremely embarrassing and extremely, like, you're not an interesting artist if you, like, act that way or, like, behave in that manner. Also, she's just, like, generally, like, her being like, I hate my fans. Girl, stop making music then. If she really did not like being famous, if she didn't like attention, she would stop posting, stop showing her face in public, stop performing. She would just release music. But she likes attention. Like, every celebrity likes attention. I like attention. Like, obviously, I'm speaking into a microphone to no one. I like attention. But, like, don't act like you don't. It's so embarrassing to me when celebrities are like, stop the attention. Stop. Like, you go to red carpet events. You want the attention. You don't have to do that. There are celebrities that quite literally recluse out and just release music. You could do that. But you don't because you love it. Don't act like you don't love it. I despise you. Okay, I'm going to end the episode now. Don't mean to end it on a completely negative note, but I've decided I'm going to make this episode kind of short because this is my first episode. And yeah, hope you guys liked it. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the follow button on whatever you're listening on. My socials and links to Palestinian creators will be in the description if you're listening on YouTube. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a sweet day. I'm trying to think of my, like, outro. I hope you have a sweet time. Is Dani Land like Candyland? Do you get it? I don't know.